Cheryl Sment began her career in nursing and spent the next 17 years focusing on emergency care transport. In the early 90s, she embarked on several entrepreneurial adventures with her husband that included subdivision development and home building. In 1998, Cheryl took the reins of Interstate Sealant and Concrete, a Waukesha-based company that specializes in pavement maintenance and restoration. Under Cheryl's leadership, ISC has become a national player, expanding from a workforce of 10 to over 80 employees. Throughout her career, Cheryl has always given her time to educating and supporting others. She's involved in Safe Kids Wisconsin, PARC, preventing alcohol-related crashes, and Rawhide Boys Camp, to name just a few. In 2010, Cheryl was named the SBA's Wisconsin Small Business Person of the Year. To understand what makes Cheryl an inspirational leader, we talked to her employees.
Cheryl started her business out of her basement and grew the business to what we are today. So it's definitely an inspiration being a woman in the construction business to be able to build this huge business. So it's, for me, it tells me that I can do whatever I want in my life and be successful and not have to worry about failing.
She definitely knows her stuff. I think that helps. She never walks into a meeting unprepared. She knows just as much or even more, I would think, about whatever subject is being talked about or upon. I think that's what gives her a leg up, being a female in the male-dominated business. And she's not afraid to go nose to nose with someone. She doesn't let that scare her. She's definitely not intimidated.
She always wants to excel and do the best she possibly can, and I think that comes from, trying to make herself proud, trying to make her, her mom and dad proud, and trying to make everyone else's life around them, better. And I know that with the guys in the field, they always ask me all the time, how much time do you want to put in the office? And I let them know it. It's sometimes 80 hours a week, and they're all like, whoa, when Christmas time comes around, she throws parties for the guys and gifts and everything else, and the guys are just, so thankful and so appreciative that, they understand how hard she works and how willing she is to excel and put jobs on the table for everyone. And
she's caring, she's that type of person who you can go to, whether it's work related or, hey, I have a question about something in my personal life. What's your knowledge on it? Can you help me? And she's always willing to help.
She always asks office staff, wise will say, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be in 2 years? Where do you want to be in 3 or 5 years? She's very open to that. There's nothing telling you that you can't do something.
There's so many other business owners that I know of that are in my group, my tech group, that should have gotten this. So I instantly had a little guilty remorse for being called and having this award, just because there's so many inspirational leaders. I have met so many through tech that are not only in Tech 45, but other tech groups, and they're all so great leaders. I'm such a different leader and such a different person before I first started tech, so I have tech to thank for that.